Hi, this is Brooks at Board Game Cavern, and today we're going to climb aboard the Colt Express. I'm going to show you how to set it up and play it. The first thing you'll do is set up the train. Set up the locomotive and pull one train car for each player. This is a setup for a two-player game. Next, you're going to look at the car, and they list the number of treasure and money bags in the car itself. So this one says 3 and 1. I would take 3 of these treasures randomly and 1 gem. And this one says 1 and 1, so 1 of each. And you're going to put your marshal in the locomotive along with 1 lockbox. When all players have picked their characters, you'll take all their characters and randomly put one in the back car. Then you'll alternate between the back car and the second to last car. 1, 2, 1, 2. All the characters in Colt Express have unique powers listed on their character card here in the front. If you're Ghost, you can play your first card face down like you're in a tunnel. If you're Django, your shot is so powerful it knocks the other character back to the furthest car on that level. If you're Cheyenne and you punch a character, if they drop a purse, you get to pick it up immediately without using a rob action card. If you're Doc, you pull 7 cards at the top of the game instead of 6. If you're Tuco, you can shoot through the roof either way, top to bottom. And if you're Belle, your beauty is your secret weapon. You cannot be punched or shot by a bandit if another bandit could be punched or shot instead. This is the setup for a 2-player game. You'll take your neutral bullet cards, put them face up by the train. Then you're going to take your character card, put it face down. That's the $1,000 bonus you'll get if you shoot the most bullets at the end of the game. Then you're going to take your action cards, shuffle those, put those face down on the character mat, and take your bullet cards and put those in order. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face up, right there. And then you're going to take 2 $250 money sacks, and each player gets 1. Then you'll take your round cards corresponding to the number of players, in this case 2 to 4, shuffle those, take 4 out of the pack, grab your 3 train stop cards, shuffle those, take 1, that's the bottom, put the other 4 on top, and put them up here by the train. And you're ready to board the Colt Express. On your turn, you can either play an action card from your hand or draw 3 cards from your action deck. Before we get into the scheming and stealing, I want to explain the action cards. Each character is going to have their own set of action cards. Every character's cards are exactly the same except for the color, which matches the character. So when you play the move card, you have 2. You're going to be able to move up to 1 train car in any direction. Or if you're on the roof, you get to move any number of spaces, up to 3. Then there's the change floor card. You have 2. That allows you to change floor from roof to car or vice versa. The rob card allows you to rob from the passengers of the train, either taking one of the bags of money or one of the jewels laying on the ground and putting it on your player mat. The shoot card allows you to shoot up to 1 train car over in any direction, or if you're on the roof, you can shoot the entire length of the train car. When a character plays their shoot action card, they take their top bullet card and give it to the player they're shooting. That player takes their action deck and shuffles it together. The character who shoots the most bullets in the game gets the gunslinger bonus, which is worth $1,000. The punch card allows you to punch another player who's in the same space as you. Once you punch another player, they have to take one of their treasures or money bags from their character card and place it on the space. They dropped it when they were punched. Lastly is the marshal card. The marshal card allows you to move the marshal up to 1 train car in any direction. Now when you move the marshal into a train car with character or characters in them, they automatically run out the window and go to the roof. And then they have to each draw a neutral bullet card and add it to their action deck. Colt Express is played over a series of 5 rounds. You're going to have 4 and then a train stop. So you'll shuffle this together, put this down, and the first player will flip the first card over. Now each round is going to have a series of turns based on these icons here. This is 4 turns. These are all face up. And then this will happen at the end, which I'll explain. Okay, so player 1 will now play a card face up to make his character do something. So because I'm in a train car full of treasure, I'm going to play a rob card. So I play that face up for turn 1. Now the blue player is actually going to shoot me because I'm one train car over, so that's face up. Now that's the end of turn 1. Now turn 2, I'm going to shoot back. So I put that right here. Blue player is going to change floors and go up. Back to me, again, face up. I'm going to change floors. Blue player is going to shoot again. Now we're trying to anticipate what's going to happen when this plays out. Okay? Now we're on the 4th turn. I'm going to shoot again. And blue player is going to move the marshal, like that. Now, you take these, make sure they stay in the right order that they were put down, and the first player plays them. Okay? Red robs. They get to take any treasure in this car. So I'll take the big gem, which is worth 500. Goes right on my card. Blue is going to shoot me. So blue takes a bullet, gives it to me. It goes in my action deck, face down. I'm going to shoot back one train car. I give blue a bullet that goes in their action deck, face down. Blue is going to move up. I also am going to move up. Blue is going to shoot. So they give me another bullet. This is no good because these bullets, they just muck up your action deck. They're worth nothing. I'm going to shoot him. So I give him a bullet in his action deck, and then he moves the marshal, which means he moves the marshal one space. There's nobody in the train car to go up, so marshal is fine. But now the $1,000 lockbox is available to be stolen. And that is a basic turn. You're going to do this 4 times for this card, and then this last one is going to be the train puts on the brakes. So everybody on the roof would push forward 1 because the train brakes. You'll go through this. Now player 2 becomes player 1, and they would go through these 4 this round, which is 4 turns. Now the black is a face down. You're in a tunnel. So in that particular turn, everyone would play their cards face down. And then the U-turn means you change direction, so you actually go opposite in that one. Okay, then you go through. This one actually has a tunnel and it has a double turn, so you get to play 2 cards in a row. Each character gets 2 cards in a row. Okay, there's a 5 and a tunnel in every other one. That's tough. And then the final stop. So you go through that, and the character with the most money on their card at the end of the game is the greatest villain the West has ever known. My name is Brooks. This is Board Game Cavern. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you watching and subscribing and liking our videos. And we'll keep them coming. Cavern.